Alright guys, MCU Collector here with a new video, this time with the Marvel Legends Ultimate Riders Black Widow figure. This one is looking great. I do have the Ghost Rider as well that I will be doing a video after Black Widow. So pretty awesome, pretty excited to check this out. Can't wait to open it up and see what the figure is all about, see what the motorcycle is like. So I'm very excited. So we're going to really kind of jump right into it. So here you see you have the Black Widow logo right here on the front. The extra wide packaging there with the motorcycle, extra head, Natasha Romanoff Black Widow. Nothing at the top, nothing really at the bottom, but for all those that are going to wonder about it, there is the UPC there. Here on the side you have artwork for Black Widow. On the opposite side you have the same artwork. And on the back you have a look at the figure kind of pose there. Close-up look at the motorcycle, really cool. We look at the biography on the back. Says, a sleek agent with the wheels to match, Natasha Romanoff cruises into action as Black Widow. So very exciting. So here we go. Let's open this up. And take a look. Here she is out of the package. So first initial thoughts, and I haven't really messed around with the figure at all, but first initial thoughts, a lot of great things with the motorcycle that I think are gonna take a few people by surprise. Or at least, you know, help ease their mind on the motorcycle. Because again, I think the focus seems to be on Ghost Rider, which rightfully so. It's an amazing looking piece. But this figure in its own right is pretty awesome. So the only accessory that she comes with is an extra head sculpt here with the longer hair that you could see there. That looks good. I actually do kind of like this head sculpt a little bit more than the one that already comes on the figure, but there's good shading in the hair. So nice. We'll take a quick close-up look at the Black Widow figure so you can see the head sculpt with the short hair. Definitely not as detailed as the promo images of the figure looked, especially on the back of the package. It's much different. This is a much lighter skin tone, but still looks good. We see that same shading on the hair, which that doesn't look the greatest there because you see a big kind of dark wash spot there. But the figure is pretty awesome. Now, she is not the same as the vintage Black Widow figure or the MCU Black Widow figures. For comparison, we have the vintage Black Widow here, which is just an all plain black body, where this new Black Widow figure actually has kind of a biker suit on top. So you can kind of see the wrinkles kind of sculpted throughout the figure. So you know that she is wearing kind of like a leather suit, which is really nice looking. Now here the belt portion, I guess, would be, that's just paint. There's no actual sculpted belt or anything like that. So you could see just paint, but it is clean looking. Zipper there, pretty clean looking. So not a whole lot to it, just like other female figures. Single jointed elbows. These wrist gauntlets are a separate piece that kind of turn and can be moved around. She comes with trigger fingers, which is kind of odd, but she doesn't come with guns, but she can hold on to the motorcycle handlebars quite well, so that works out pretty good. Same articulation that we see with any other figure, so she can do the splits, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, ankle pivot, they hinge up and down. Nothing too different there, but let's look at the motorcycle. So not a whole lot of details into it, but what we do have is done fairly nice. So we have the Black Widow logo there. You see all the intricate parts to the motor. It's not painted or anything, but there is some sculpted detail. And you can kind of see the depth of it and see how it was sculpted in there. But we get some nice kind of glittery paint there. The seat is actually kind of textured there, like you would see on a real motorcycle. So pretty cool. You can see the gauges are actually in there. It looks like they're a sticker. But they do look clean, they do look nice. Now, handlebars really turn. Take a look at the front. You see that yellow plastic that's supposed to be for like the headlights, the mini windshield there. So really cool looking. You can see the kind of the gunmetal and the rotors and everything. But one thing that definitely caught me off guard, rubber tires. So the motorcycle does come with rubber tires. So that was nice to see. And then a little bit of hydraulics to it as well. So not only are the wheels there, but you could see. So pretty awesome. Very exciting there. Now, the other side of the figure is where the disappointment will come in and set in for a lot of you guys. Much less detail on the side. Now, the sculpt work is all there, but here you can see where the motorcycle is put together. So you have 4 different screw holes on this side. So, you know, most of your images are probably going to want to come from this side if you're going to take pictures, or if you're going to pose it that way. You're going to want to do this unless you do like the package and have her on this side kind of blocking some of that. So that's a little bit of a disappointment. You still get a lot of good sculpt work in it. You just have those big holes there, and then you do have kickstand that goes up and down so the motorcycle will stay up. Otherwise, the thing will just fall. Chain's actually done pretty nice as well. There's no movement in it at all. It's just sitting there, but you can see that good motion there. So maybe for stop motion folks, I don't know how you might be able to do that, but there it is, looking pretty good. So very, very pleased with it. Now let's see if we can kind of get her on it and come out with a good looking pose. Again, she does hold the handlebars quite nice. Diaphragm joint, so no ab crunch, female figures. Can't really, it's gonna be hard to kind of position on there. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of a tough one to get. Not sure how she would really be able to do that and make it look realistic. But I guess if you're just doing it depending on how you kind of have it positioned. Let's get the kickstand so you could do that, and you could tell that she's riding on it. She will look up, which is kind of nice. The short hair doesn't get too much in the way, but you definitely can't get her feet onto the footrests. So I could tell it's definitely going to be a problem when you swap out the head and try and have her riding the motorcycle, because her head will not, that hair will keep it from being able to look up. So that's, yeah, that's actually the way it's actually sculpted. You can't tell, it looks very odd on there because of how it's kind of sculpted back, but actually they sculpted it in a way that she actually would look forward in a driving motion. So that's actually not too bad. Huh. Look at that. Hasbro did something thinking ahead. But there you go. Marvel Legends Ultimate Riders Black Widow. So these are starting to pop up down in Southern California. I got mine from a family friend. I do not believe they've hit any kind of major retail yet. I think it's mostly local comic shops, that kind of thing. So hopefully everyone will start to see these in stores here pretty soon. They should retail for $39.99. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Any questions, leave them down below. Thanks.